What Lai Mohammed said, what he said is a big lie because my cousin is a victim of what happened at Lekki Toll Gate.
What Lai Mohammed is saying is telling Nigerians, talking nonsense when he was saying nobody died. But there's a gunshot there.
We know, we that live in Lagos, he is not living in Lagos. We that live in Lagos, we knew what happened that day, that people were killed at Lekki, and they are human beings.
Has he ever spoke truth in Nigeria since when you knew him?
On one hand, he might be saying the truth. On the other hand, he's not being fair with the truth.
In fact, what the panel came up with is little compared to the reality of what happened.
Why I'm saying on one hand, he might be saying the truth, is that the report itself is not comprehensive enough because the report did not capture the entire police officers that were injured, macheted on their way to office or out of the office when the incident occurred, starting from Orile, Ajegunle, Amukoko. So for not taking consideration, for not considering the report of police officers, I think the report itself is not comprehensive enough, and I think the government might be playing some hanky-panky in that report, so that in the future the report will not be seen as being comprehensive. And those in the judicial panel as well, I think they've not been extended the full, the full support. They may not say it out. They've not been extended the full support to give concrete evidence. I know in terms of finance, doing their research effectively, getting the total number of police officers from their various stations and from the Nigerian police force. So he might be saying the truth on one hand and he's not being fair with the truth on the other hand.
The government came out, brought out the military with the police to say harm persons, and we had evidences of that. In fact, what the panel came up with is little compared to the reality of what happened. But let's even say let there be justice for the little that they even still came forward. Now, Lai Mohammed came out and he's saying what he's saying. It is crazy. We are a joke to these people. The governor first said he didn't call in the military. Later on, when the military accepted to being called upon, he came out to say something else. So there is lies and lies and lies just unfolding. The fact is just that we don't matter to these people. They don't care about us. All they are after is their own selfish gain. So until we begin to do same for ourselves, that is putting ourselves first before these persons, that is when we can only get any solution. It is not going to be rosy because these persons are not ready to leave power. But we need to take the pain. I might be one of those that is going to suffer it, but that's just the price to pay.
What he said is a big lie because my cousin is a victim of what happened at Lekki Toll Gate. Even the hospital I worked as VI, that very day we had about 20 patients. All of them came from that Lekki Toll Gate. So I don't know why he should be saying it's all lies. I believe that they should change all our leaders. The government should work towards that. It's very important. It's very necessary. He should change our leaders. And he should focus on the youth because we are the leaders of tomorrow.
You can't just sit in obscurity and be telling the whole world that the panel's report is forged, is fake, is this or that. I don't know what gave him that impression. He's not in Lagos. He's not even a Lagosian. He's from Kwara. So because he's been because of the muddle up in our politics, and now he is talking with both sides of his mouth. If he said the report is not correct, let him produce a correct version of the report. You understand? So that Nigerians can know where we are going in this matter. But we know, we that live in Lagos, he is not living in Lagos. We that live in Lagos, we knew what happened that day, that people were killed at Lekki, and they are human beings. They were not animals. They were killed at Lekki, and even the Bible we read say in the place of 2 or 3 witnesses, truth is established. What is he talking about? Why can I say I was not there on the panel, and the panel was not made of one person? So how could somebody who have manipulated all the honorable members remember that the head of that panel is a retired justice of the federation of this country? So how can the And the panel was established by Lagos State. If they do not have confidence in the panel member, why should they appoint them? From the beginning, they did not want that panel to succeed. You understand? Because they knew what they did. But God is wiser than man. So the panel has done the honorable. Anybody who is talking whatever he wants to talk is not important to us. We know the truth. That is all.
Lai Mohammed is a problem to this country. Even to the party itself. The speech he made, you understand, will have turned to another problem in this country. But thank God that we don't want any more problem. But Lai Mohammed has forgotten that place is not forever. He's living there. And when he lives there, he will see what will happen to him. You understand me? And the report of that answers, you understand me? We have not seen the white paper. Let the governor himself speaks. You understand me? So by the time the governor speaks, that is what we are going to hold. You understand? We cannot say because Lai Mohammed said this, then everybody, you understand, will knock his head on the wall. No. Let us wait for the white paper from the governor.
There's nothing that the man we say in Nigeria that he didn't move anybody again because we already knew that he's a master, the pace setter of lies in Nigeria. You know, even in Africa, everybody have knew him about that. Has he ever spoke truth in Nigeria since when you knew him? He have never spoken it since he came to this government of Buhari. He have been saying all sorts of rubbish things, manipulation in the report. There's no manipulation. Lagos State, where the incident ample accepted it, because assuming it was Abuja that it happened, that's where his ministerial, his office over there. But the massacre that they are talking about happened here in Lagos State. And even the governor of the state accepted all their cabinet that they gathered together to conduct the report. They accepted it. Even this guy, that Desmond Elliott, he came out. Once upon a time, he said that he was saying something about that. But now, he accepted that there's a massacre in Lagos State, in Lekki Toge. But Lai Mohammed, because of what CNN have said about him, that's the reason why he was saying all these things, that because it has dent and damaged his reputation anywhere in the world.